Okay, and save it. Okay, then just save it and go back. Just click it whether the data is saved or not perfectly. Okay, that. Okay, now what we'll do? Log on to the newly created client. It's already there, the 99. Okay, log on to the newly created client. Log on to newly created client. And what is the username you're using? Our username is SAP star and password is pass. So first time when you're doing a SAP star is not active. At the time what we do as a basis consultant, you want to change the profile parameter. Then only password, because of SAP star has a two password 06071992 and password is pass. So at a time two passwords is not working, then first time when you're doing is not working. Second time onwards is working. No, you do it. Just click on OK button. Okay. Now see here. Here, what is the go for? What is previously you were doing a local client copy use the transaction code SCCL. Now what we'll do? So you want to copy the data. Sorry. Now you have to enter the SCC9 for remote client copy purpose. For transaction code SCC9. Okay. Select the profile. What is meaning of profile here?
So the instance profile.
Not instance. That is different. These are the profiles is different. The profile administration is depending on data. Client having three types of data. Last class we did, you remember Anna. So SAP, suppose I had to select SAP underscore or overall data is copy, like user data, application data, customizing data, every data is copy. Suppose I want to only customizing data, you want to selecting as a SAP underscore CUST. Suppose I want to only user data, you have to selecting as a SAP underscore USR. Suppose I want to only below last two is there now. Suppose I want to only user IDs, I don't want any password, I don't want any authorization, you have to selecting as a SAP underscore UN. Even, so when you do the remote client copy, what those are asking you, what is the difference between the SCCL and SCC9? So just is it SCC9, let's close this once, once close this, okay, then go open the /o, type the transaction code SCCL also. Yes. No. So yeah. Oh, because I want to open. Okay, now open SCCO also. Now just observe. What is the difference you are observed? No, both. I want both the screen SCCL and SCC9 because I want to observe to see the difference between these two transaction code SCCL. Now you don't using because of is a easy access screen. No? Okay, now we are using the /o SCC9. This is the SCCL and SCC9. No, this is a local client copy. Wait. No, just I say observing the what is the difference you are observing. What the options will be there in SCC9. What are the options is not available in the SCC. Let's breakfast kuch karna hai. Parathe. Take. No. Okay, select the profile. Tell me what is the difference between the SCCL and SCC9? What will the
So it has these two columns, system name and client, source client.
Okay, you're getting at the extra tab for source destination is there. So you're getting as extra option, destination option. And even observe the profile also, what is the profile is available in SCCL and what is the profile is not available in SCCL. So here just expand this. So how many profiles is there here?
15.
Okay, just not girl, just observe here. What are the extra coming to SCCL? How many profiles is there? SCCL. Go for SCCL. Below one. Below. If we no, that is SCC for next one. Yes. Photo. Yeah. So what just observe the profile, and you don't have only have source client where you take the data.
So it's telling fill all the required entries in the
Select
client.
the
So
profile. I'm asking select the profile. Okay, now how many profiles is there? So you don't finding one profile. That profile is called as a what a profile? Recovery profile is not available. SAP underscore recovery. So subject coming to here will be having as a coming to SCCL. Okay.
yeah, recording source.
So SAP underscore recovery means suppose someone and first I had to be reading one more client. How to recover the client? So we want to using as a RFC method only. Okay. RFC method only. Unfortunately, I have lost any data. So what we'll do, we are using this is very, very important for remote client copy. It means you want what is meaning of RFC is that now you are using as a go-to meeting and you are using as a Citrix and you are using as a Skype. And these all apps using as a RFC method means remote desktop connection or remote connection or remote function call. Means I want to able to see the other guy's screens and even I want to access the other guy's screens also based on the RFC method. Means you want to do the remote client copy. First of all, what we do, I want to make a connection between the your source client to and target. What is your target here? 997 is a newly created client. That is your target client. Means where you take the data. Means I want to take the data from 800. I want to take the data from 100 at 0. So first of all, what I will make a connection between the 997 to 800 or 997 to 100. Anything. Your source. Then so before you discussing this, then we will discussing as a how to create the client. Sorry, how to create the RFC. Just close this. So before I want to do the RFC. Okay, so what we'll do, so I want to make a RFC connection between the two clients. So how to making as a RFC connection? So go for transaction code SM59. Shall we go SM59? Close this. So log on to the newly created client, that is S997 only. You have to go for before you want to do the remote client copy. I want to make a RFC connection between the source and your target client.
What is this message? Roll in fail session termination.
Sessions is no issues. Somebody terminating your sessions. Roll in is a frequent memory concept. Like somebody is editing and somebody is not editing. Okay, no issues. Previously you open the screens now. Okay, then go for transaction code.
Yeah.
This is SM59. Open here. It's not open SM59.
No, it's giving the same error.
Somebody disconnect. Okay, what timeout is out. I think you have to log on to new one is better. Go for SAP GUI once. For the laptops you log in and basis. You log in basis 17. Huh? Okay. So basis 7. Who is the active laptop name?
Yeah, I'm like basis 11.
Yeah.
Basis 2 is
2 user is activated now.
yeah. Will I close it and log in one more time?
Yeah, one second. Or else I had to give one more server access. Just please. It is very fast. Close it.
We are closing it.
Then go for typing one more time. Go for SAP login screen. Try to log in once again. Same method. The system is there. Okay, go for now. Anywhere is come.
This one only, right?
Log on to not first one. Second one. That is you log on to through message server. You don't have direct access. You log on to server. So like second one. Log on group. Let the log on to second.
This one, right?
Yes, that is select. Okay, enter that new client name. The client name is 997. Okay, go for transaction port. SM59. Just click on create a connection. So again, this topic again you have to recall because how many types of RFC is there and what are the RFC connection types. We'll be discussing as in RFC course. Okay. Now you have to enter the RFC destination name. Just write a meaningful description. Connection to 800 client because of my source is 800. So just write a connection to 800. Already somebody using. Give your user ID. Your user ID like Malik. Let's suppose you are just putting as a no. The naming convention that next already uses just putting as after that open the bracket Uber. Okay, and give the okay and give the connection type is 3. Can give the connection type 3. Why you're taking as a connection type is you are connecting you're working an ABAP basis system, not Java basis system. Okay, and J. So now what we'll do? So select the connection type 3. Okay, and what is the purpose you're doing as a remote client copy purpose? No issues, only anything is possible. Then click on save button. Okay, and below you have to enter that target. Means just assume now you have only one server, but you want to take it as a different remote client copy. Like in real time, you have to give a different host name, but you have only one server. So enter the host name GC ECC62. Means where the 800 client is. Okay, GCC. Below is there. Below you have to check it. That what the server name. GC ECC62 and your server name and instance number is 00. Okay, then click on save button. Okay, then click on okay, then go for log on security tab. Okay, now enter the target details. Your target is 800. Enter the language below is in what is that cluster system we discussed that in your RFC destinations concept. Okay, client number, username, give the client ID 800 client. Okay, 800. With target is 800. You have to log on to 800 client. You want to take the data. Okay. Now we are logged on to 997. Okay, and any one user ID, any user ID basis 11. Enter the user ID, any 800 client. Just as login purpose. Okay, any user ID basis 11. So enter the password. Okay, then click on save button.
Password is
Password will be like what is the password is what is the password of the system. The password is ECC@5678. Same password I think that's right. Okay, then click on save button. Now I want to give the host name and I want to give the user ID. So everything is done. Just click on OK button. So it's going to be using for remote login purpose.
okay.
Okay. So then click on save button. Okay, now done is that. Then I want to checking that the user ID password is correct and RFC that host name is correct. You want to do a 3 test. Go for main menu. So you're doing as a 3 test means connection successfully done or not, and user authorization user ID password is correct or not, and okay, then go for no need, go for utilities main menu. You can here also you can do go for utilities. You'll be having 3 tests. Utilities. In main menu is there. Utilities. Go for text. Text. Okay. Here will be having a connection test, authorization test. Okay.
Unicode test.
Unicode test. So connection test is nothing but like your that server is target to gateway or not. So you're getting as a time also. So within fraction of seconds you can log in. And suppose you want to transfer this time is called as a RFC time. We'll be discussing as a performance topic. What is the meaning of RFC time? So the time taken by the SAP server connecting with the external servers. That is a RFC time. Again, we'll be discussing this concept is RFC time. Okay, then go back. Okay, next one, Unicode authorization test. Do one more test because of you have to give the user ID password is correct or not. I want to check in that. So even you have to go for like a team viewer or anywhere you want to do this authorization test. Suppose that those guys are password is so here see password is wrong. So I think password is India123. Please change the password. Go for logon security tab. So enter the password is India123. Okay, so it's done. Now do the authorization test. Okay, go to the password of basis 11. Do you have any user ID from here? Give that user ID is better. Kumar, I think previously you were getting some user IDs. Now you have any user ID from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, enter that user ID. Okay, to do the authorization test now.
Really?
Again, go for SAP login screen. Okay, basis 70. Enter the user ID basis 70. Basis 70. The password is SAP@123. SAP@123. I say go just go back. Once go back. Basis 17. SAP@12334. SAP@12334. Yes, now it's correct. Okay, so that's why you do the compulsory test. Okay. So then next one, Unicode test means that the target system is Unicode or not. Unicode is nothing but your operating system or a database Unicode or everything. So go for again. No, just go back. Then only.
Daddy, I can have this. Okay. Taking class, okay.
Okay, save. Okay, now serve RFC is utilities. Go for utilities to the Unicode text. So that Unicode, like the system target system is like Unicode or non-Unicode, it is defining as the target. So this two is correct. Okay, now everything is done. Then go for SCC9. Okay, select the profile SAP underscore user. Because of it will take a lot of time. We have to selecting SAP underscore or anything. So select better to go for. Now select the source destination. Now you have to give your RFC connection. What is the RFC connection you have to give in SMP pin and what the connection you have to give in? Everything will be displayed here. So please find it here. Where is your connection? I think maximum is below your connection in this connection to the connection to the select that. When you're selecting automatically select the no need to do the test run is nothing but is not copy the data because it's running a test mode. Then after that you once test mode is completed, do not have any error, then you're doing as a normal one. Okay. But in real time, first we do the test run like a size and we had to follow the prerequisite. You have to log the users in everything we've done. Then you do the test run. Once test run is done, again you will do the background. Nobody doing because of you do perfectly prerequisite to the remote pet copy. Yeah. So scheduling as a background. Okay. So no need to select. Okay, schedule a job. Just click on job. Again, conditions will be there. So what are many conditions? That background jobs can be given to 6 types. Those are immediate, start and time, and date and time, and operation. No need to give it. By default, that server is only available.
Okay.
Okay, just click on schedule. Okay, schedule the job. Again, you want to schedule it immediately. Select the condition is immediately. Okay, and then background job is automatically generated. Previously, you have to define the background job from customizing and go background. Just click on check and save. Okay. Okay, now see, everything is done. Now see what the data is stating, what the data is copied here. You have to selecting as a SAP underscore user. So that's why you have to only on. Okay, that's the reason we'll be having as a only on user data and authorization data. Okay, so and number of how many workforces will be there. Click on and where you checking is nothing but first of all you want to check in SM37 the background job is defined or not. Then after that you have to go for SCC3. So the process is continued or not. Okay, first of all go for SM, just click on OK button and go for transition code SM37. Okay, then just click on schedule. Okay, just click on execution. Now automatically
so it's active.
yes, now it is active. So you don't associate connection, right? Even you don't enter the background job name or you don't enter the, just double click on see the logs also what happened. So job logs, go for job log, job details, just click on job log and job log or anything. See the job log status is display. How much time will be taken, what are the, you have to just refresh, you're getting that logs. Okay, and just go back. Now see here what the report is. Just see they are not under any report by default. What report is there? What the report is running here? RSCL COP. Okay, the program is client copy. CL for client copy, CL accessor, and Visma requires copy is turning as a copy. Okay, so then even if you're checking as a SCC3, so how many tables is copied, what the data is copied, so everything you have to go for transition code SCC3. Client copy log analysis. So process, what is the mode and what is the connection and what is it? Just double click on that. Just double click on processing. And what the mode you're using, remote method. So now see, out of 90 tables, 37 tables is copied. Once it's done, so you're getting as a status is successfully there. And depending on the value, it takes some time. So after that, you can daily using the client 1997. What the user is in 100, all user data will be copied. So this is the doing the remote client copy. So, but remote client copy is based on the remote connection, like its network connection. So anything connection is failure or any user ID is failure, then automatically connection will be lost. Okay, so that is the one. So better method is you have to go for TMS, transport method. So we want to do it as a client export and client import. And so here one more thing here. I want to selecting particular. I want to select particular table. I want transporting. And how are the method using? So better to go for client export and client import. So client export and import is very important because of you do it the daily. You not do the TMS configuration daily, but you want to configure. You want to do the daily transportation daily. Like you want to maintain the daily how to TR. So you are getting this all departments. You are getting this lot of TRs. Based on the TRs, you want to react them. Okay, in minimum daily you have to practice 30 to 40 TRs. You can release them. So, okay. Now here I want to transfer the data from one system to another system. Now same system is you're using as a local client copy. Different system is you're doing as a client import and client export method. So how to do the client export and import? And before you want to do the client import and client export method, so you want to do the TMS configuration. So how to do the TMS configuration? Okay, will be discussed. Okay.
Okay.
So any
I have
queries?
one question.
Yeah.
One time, I mean, a lot of time when we do the database refresh, basis team will tell that they have to do a export or
Yes.
backup of the user master data.
Yes. Yes. No. Actually, we are doing as
So
database.
this is the same.
It's a not the same. Now what we're doing now, TMS configuration. I do the client export and client import. Now that is the same. Actually, you want to migrating.
Okay,
You're
got
doing
it.
system copy, database refresh. Do the saying as a. So I want to saving the overall data. Means I want to saving. I want to export the data from one system to another system. So as a basis
Yeah.
consultant, front-end can be doing as even database consultant in back-end how to say that data. Before you go to the database refresh or OS migration, operating system migration, even system copy and everything you're doing as export. But nowadays nobody
Yeah.
using this. They all are using as a tool. The tool is called as a DMO tool, data migration tool. Actually, if we said the database refresh, that is a classical method. So you are doing that. First of all, what we'll do, you want to export our overall data. After that, you want to doing you want to export overall data from one system to another system. After that, you want to do the upgradation. Then, like you want to change the version numbers. You want to release upgrade. Whether release is there, you want to upgrading the system, and you are waiting for some downtime. Then after that, you want to move the data again. What is the data you are exporting? Again, what to do? Again, you want data importing. So three steps you can do this classical migration. Okay, but you have to go for data migration. So you're using a DMO tool, data migration tool. Okay, you're using as only one step. Only one step you can doing as a export and a migration. Everything will be done. Even downtime also is very less compared to remaining system is very
Yeah.
less. So that is what you're doing now. Okay, and even you do any changes in SAP software like as a TRs is a transport request. That is the what is the data you want. For example, functional team somebody changing in development system. So that same data is those are transferring from development to quality. Same data is accessed from the quality also because those are do the testing. So at that time what happened? So you want to get approved as a basis consultant. You want to release it. Those are asking. Srini, today I want to change its table name. The same table I want in quality system also so and so client member. Then what we'll do? We want to export them again. Which client? Like you want to export to development to quality. Again, you want to importing them. Which client those are what? Okay, particular target client. So daily as a basis minimum 30 to 40 minimum years we are getting with the time. But configuration is a yearly task. When the landscape, when the installation is done and when you have the configuration is done, at that time you configure the TMS. But so transportation is the daily method. Okay, so we'll discuss that once.
Okay.
Okay, so I make a presenter you and see here. Please. So any queries from local client copy or remote client copy?
No.
So,
Okay.
okay, now we are doing as a client import and client export. So before you want to do the client import and client export, okay. So what we'll do it. Okay. So at the time what we'll do, so you're using as a TMS configuration. So how to do the TMS configuration? TMS is nothing but transport management system. Before you want to do the TMS configuration, what are the steps you have to follow? Okay. Before do the TMS configuration, what are the steps you can follow? So based on the SAP server, so you can follow the some steps. Those steps are, first of all, we want to maintain the arranging the landscape. Okay. So again here, last class you discussed when you discussing as a local client copy, landscape can be divided into how many types? The landscape based on the arranging of your system, landscape can be divided into three types. What are these types here? Single system landscape, two system landscape, and three system landscape. What is the meaning of single system landscape is nothing but single system landscape is nothing but, so we have to take a one system, particular physical existing server, in only one physical existing server. So you want to maintain the, okay, you can maintain the overall system like production, quality, and so all are maintained single system. It's called a single system landscape. Two system landscape is nothing but, so you want to take in two physical existing server. One server you have to installing as a development quality. One server, so you have to installing as a you have to install production server. That is the two system landscape. And one more is a three system landscape. What is the meaning of three system? Like you have to take in three different servers. Okay, you have to maintain the. So before you want to do this, first of all you want to know the landscape. What is the landscape in your system? Okay, again landscape three types is it? Those are single system landscape and two system landscape and three system landscape. Okay, sandbox, testing, and running the runtime and development and customization. These are the clients in the format of. Okay, and next one is see QST, quality testing. Okay, and one more is this is the end user training and production. Yeah. So this is my landscape. This is my company landscape. This is the landscape. Okay. Okay. Now here, up to now, what is the method you're using? Suppose I want to do the copy in between the same system. What is the method you're using? You're using as a, what is the method you're using? You're using as a local client copy in between. So just see, these are the clients. Client number 100, client number 200, client number 300, client number 400, 500, 600. So I want to copy the same system with the same, like one client or another client, same system. Okay, same SID. So you're using as a, what is the method you're using as? You are using as a local client copy. Okay. Now my target is I want to transferring overall customizing data, sandbox data, testing data from one system to another system. What is the method you're doing just now? So you're using as a, you want to make a connection between the two systems by using as a RFC concept. I say RFC is now is a network based, is not a secure method. Then my target is, so I want to transferring the data from one system to another system. One system has what method also there. So the data is called as a method is client import and client export. Okay. So sir, I want to do the remote client copy. First of all, what we're doing, you're doing as a RFC configuration. Same thing, I want to do the client import and client export. So what we do, we want to configure the TMS. So now here, so I want to configure the TMS between the three systems and how to configure the three systems. Before you want to configure this, what are the systems is required? Like what are the minimum requirement is there? Okay, so I want to configure the, like even just assume as a, so I want to transfer the data from I have three cities, like what they're just thinking about. Okay, it's a Hyderabad. Okay, it's a Bangalore. Okay, it's a Chennai. So I want to export the goods. Okay, first of all, what we do, I want to export the goods from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So just thinking about what is the minimum required. There is no relation between the one city to another system. There is nothing is there. Like we are for a very old test. Okay. Now I want to transfer the data from one system to another system. First of all, what is requirement? First of all, you want proper route. Okay, is a road. Okay. Okay. Same thing coming to here. In coming to TMS is called as a transport route. What is meaning of transport route is nothing but the transport route is nothing but way or direction between the two systems is called as a transport. There is nothing is there, just is a transport, just which is the direction. Okay, way between the two systems, we call it a transport route. Again, so Hyderabad to Bangalore, what the highway number is called? Is called the highway number, National Highway 9, National Highway 5, National Highways like that. So based on this, coming to again, so development quality system is called as a consolidation. Okay, it's called as a consolidation. Even the route between the development, quality and production is called as a delivery route. Okay, so it's a transport route, but there's some naming conventions. So identifying as a as a transport one and transport route one, transport route, those are not identified. But so here is called as a not same company SAP is called as a consolidation route. Okay, and it's called a delivery, means once data testing is done, you want to put the delivery certificate production data. So first thing is I want to make a two systems or two cities connection. First of all, you have to make a transport route. Okay, transport route is perfectly done. Then what we do? So I want to carry the items. Who will be carry the items? Like you say vehicles. So I want to, okay, road is okay. Okay, then what we do? How to carry the data from one system to another system? So you're using as a some vehicle, like you're using the bus, you're using as a lorry, you're using as any car or aeroplane or train or anything. So same thing here coming to SAP also. So you want to carry the data. What is the data here? Like a user data, role data, table data, client data, or anything. So the carrier is coming to in SAP is called as a transport layer. Okay, transport layer is nothing but carry the data from one system to another system. Again, the data again. So how much data is there? What is the customizing data? So what is the standard data? So data can be divided two types. One is the customizing data. One is the standard data. Suppose you are using so you want to transmitting as a customizing data. You are using as a customizing layer. Suppose you want to transmit the standard data. You are using as a standard layer. Two layers is it based on the data. The layers can be divided into two types. So I want to transmit the data. So by the standard data, so you're using as the standard SAP. That is the naming is SAP. We do the practical. Okay, and when you do transferring as a customizing data, you're using as a customizing layer. So like your ZSID, or your SID is ECC. The layer is like ZSID. Okay, now here I want to configure the DMA first one. You want transport is perfect and carrier is first one. Next, how to now sir? How we know today how many members is transporting as in one city to another system, like Hyderabad to Bangalore? How the analyzing is done? So based on the ticket. So I say based on the ticket. So number of tickets is sold based on that. Today, okay, those are identified. So today, how many members is traveling from? So you don't know any members is any how many members is sitting in the bus, but those are calculated to the department who has managed the TMS, like our transport RTC department. Those are identification. Okay, how to identify based on the ticket, how many tickets is sold and how many tickets will be banned. So no, we don't know how many members will be there. So suppose you don't have ticket, so you don't. Same thing here. I want to log on to SAP server. I want to do any changes, like even I want to transfer any data. So what is the identification is the table here? TRs, transport request. Okay. Again, based on the data, again the transport requests are four types. Okay, what are four types here? First one is a customizing request. Means you do any changes in customizing data, you're getting as a customizing request. Suppose you do any changes in standard data or class line data, you're getting as a one request. These are called a TRs. Daily you do this. And next one is transport of copies. Means you want to copy, like do the migration or anything, you do the transport copy. And relocations. And where you see this, all those things is nothing but the parameter. And sir, is only SAP level will be there? No. So how the data will be there? In OS level also will be having as a one directory. So these three will be combining in the parameter OS level. So three system will be having the common directory. The directory is called as the usr/sap/trans. When you click on export button, first of all, when you just come into SAP software here, when you just click on export the data from, when you click on export button, so first of all, what happened? The data is going to first of all OS level. Will be seen diagram level also. First of all, is go for OS level, and after that, we automatically go for export. Then we click on this export button, then you can release. Then after that, again you want to importing here to here OS level to particular and here to here. So it's a OS directory. So everything, because of three systems, how the relation between the three systems is common directory is it? The directory is called as a USR/SAP/trans directory. Okay. So these are things will be in architecture, will be in SAP software. So means I want to configure as a TMS. So see, these are the three systems is required. The three systems are development, quality, and production. So three directories will be having as a common directory. The directory is called as a trans directory. USR/SAP/trans. So you do any changes that will be going as a only on. Now see this directories how the system is maintained. Now see here. When you configure the TMS, this is the your architecture. So are you able to see my screen now? Hello? Umar?
Yes, I'm seeing the screen.
Okay, now here development system is there and quality system is there and production is there. So you want to export the data like your truck symbols is there. You want to exporting. First of all is so three system will be have the common directory. The directory is called as the USR/SAP/trans directory. Okay, again the directory will be in the formatter. Again we're discussing it what is the directory contains. Okay. Now here I want to make a how to make a connection between the one system to another system. Okay. So now how to start the TMS configuration and how to move the data from one system to another system. So we'll be discussing and even you're discussing as a TMS configuration with a transport directory. Again, so the directory here, the directory structure is now here the transport directory, the directory are USR/SAP/trans directory. Again, trans directory will be having as some file. Now here, development system and quality system will be having as a common directory. The directory is called as a trans, and the files are bin files, okay, data files, and log files, action log files, buffer files, co files, and APSL. So even I want transporting an overall configure that the configuration files will be having as a trans directory only. And what is the bin directory is nothing but overall standard settings for a TMS that will go for bin directory. Data directory, all data files will be storing as a data directory. All like files, means whether the transport request is perfectly done or not. So that will be storing as a, so where we store, that will be storing as a log directory, and buffer is nothing but again, so three system will be having the three buffer: development, quality, and production. And go files, control file, and SAP name. Who are changing, like who are sending, owner of the transport request. The naming convention will be go for SAP. And EBS is nothing but electronic parcel service. Okay, electronic parcel services. Electronic parcel service will be go for EPS and temp directory. Temporary, so temporary folder will be storing as a here. Okay. Now here, so I want to configure the TMS. So how to do the TMS configuration? So will be discussed now. So I make a presenter you first part, and even you discuss with the client concept. Which client you can configure the TMS? Or the client? You have three clients: 000 client, 001 client, and 066 client. Which client you can configure the TMS? Suppose you have to log on to your system now. So you do any configuration. So like so which client you can use it to do the TMS configuration? Log on to 800 client. So go for once log on screen.
Wait, it's hanging.
Again relogging. Because I say in the client, when you do the client copy in real time based on this. Okay, suppose you have to go for 800 client.
Yeah.
Okay, you log in 997. Go for 800. Go for log on screen. Go in 997 client. Go for 800 client. SAP delete 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just go for transition STMS. How to configure means go for transition STMS. Okay, now here just click on like no that is input button. Okay, and you want to click on delete button. So go for systems. Sorry, it's not there. Actually, you have to go for deleting also. Go for main menu overview tab. Expand it. Synchronous systems. And now we have three systems is there. Already somebody configured. What is the system here? ECC system and quality system and production system. Okay, now I want to delete this and I want to configure freshly. So select any one system, quality system and go for main menu and delete them. Because I want to configure freshly. Okay, select the system.
Yeah.
Main menu, SAP system. Main menu, Umar, main menu. SAP system.
Yeah.
SAP system. First one. No, SAP system.
Okay, got it.
Okay, expand this and just click on delete icon. Delete last and second one. Okay, delete it. So this is one way you can delete it. Even the deletion process also. Actually, below you're getting as one option. Actually, the TMS configuration is should be done on only on 000 client. So okay. Actually, you don't either running system. I don't getting this. Okay. Actually, before already we discussed when you do the client copy. So 000, whatever the 000 is called as the master client. Okay, actually, I think you are deleting, you're getting as error, but you're not getting any error. What are the error you're getting is here? The TMS configuration should be configured only on 000 client. Like that. Okay? So, like you're getting, but you're not getting any message. So, TMS configuration should be done on 000. First one. So, I want to configure the TMS. So, first of all, what we do, you want to log on to 000 client and username is SAP star and password is company specific. So, log on to 000 client. Because of 000 master client, in 000 if we do any changes, it will affect the remaining all client, 1000 clients will be affected. So that's why in 000 you can suppose you have to configure the TMS in 800 client, only that system will be accepted. The remaining system is not occurring. Okay, that's why 000 using as a TMS configuration, client copy purpose, and support packages purpose. India 123. The password is India 123. Here when you do installation, you can choose the 000 password also. Okay, now already somebody is configured. Now how to delete? You just now you see the one method, that is a manual method. So even transaction level also I want to delete everything. So go for STMS. How to delete the TMS by using this a transaction level. So two methods is there. One is a manual method, one is automatic method. So use the transaction code TACO. Use the transaction code to delete the TMS code. No need to enter the black slide. It's not working. So use just putting as a TICO. TICO. Okay. TICO. You're typing for help and perspective. TICO. No need to enter the slash n. TD for Delhi.
Okay. DICO.
Yes. Okay, now just click on see. Everything will be there. TMS configuration, transport domain, transport groups and systems and destination. Everything. Single transaction code, evaluating everything. Okay, just click on delete button. So I want to configure the TMS. How many systems is required? Compulsory 3 systems is required. So now here I have only, yes, delete it. Now done it. Everything is done successfully.
Yeah.
Right? Go back. Now automatically just you are typing pop-up is came. This is the development system. Now see here TMS configuration for domain controller. So domain controller is nothing but which is your system is login. Suppose I am logged on to development system. So I want to control the remaining system. What the remaining system? Quality and production. So that is the domain control. Domain control is particular to control the remaining systems. Suppose you have to log on to quality system and the quality is our domain controller, remaining systems are normal systems. Suppose you are like a production system, production is domain control, remaining two systems are no. Now just click on save button. Click on save button. Save. Okay. Now you have quality system and production system. You don't have quality system and production system. Then what we do? I want to using as a virtual system. So I want to connect the TMS compulsory 3 systems means 3 times you are doing installation. Okay, one is SCCL, like one is development server, one is the quality server and production server. Because of I want to move the data for one system to another system.
Okay.
Okay, now what we'll do? So go for system third icon. Third icon, third one. System overview. Now we have only one system. So I want remaining systems. Like remaining system, I want to take as a virtualized. So okay, so how are we making a virtualized? Go for SAP system again, main menu. So click on create a virtual system. Virtual and external systems are those are different. Okay, select the virtual system. So enter the SID. I don't have SID also, just enter the SID just as per assumption. But real time you have to enter the what the installation is done. Compulsory you have to give in that the project quality system SID. Now you're taking anything QA3. Already so many members are doing the practice QA3. Okay, fine. So description. Enter the description is for testing purpose. ECC testing purpose. Okay, then click on save. Is come. No, just putting as a testing. Description is testing purpose. What is the purpose of quality server? Okay, then click on save button. Okay, and one more system I want to create production system. So go for that and click on virtual system. But real time you should be on activate all. So you want to take the permission also. No, ET2, no? EP1. Okay, fine. And production live server. Okay, this will be done. Now these systems are ready. And what is the meaning of the virtual system? Actually, you state as what the status you're getting as a candle symbol. But in real time, you're getting a candle symbol. You're getting as a normal. Once you have to log on to quality server, you want to give the one option is there. One go for like just assume you have to log on to quality server. Main menu go for SAP system. Main menu go for SAP. Here one option is an approve button. Approve is there, na? Means you want to connection between the development to quality. You have to give the approve. That is will be disabled, na? You have to log on to quality server. That is enabled. Okay, you want to give the approval, then only you have to define this. Or else is not defined. Okay, it's not make the connection perfectly because I want to make a connection between the development quality. You have to give the proper approval. Even I want to give the connection between the quality and production. Production guy is taking as a permission, like approval. Once those are logged as approve button, then only this server is active. Otherwise, it's not connected successfully. But if this is taking as a virtual system, na, that's why it's automatically getting as a activate symbol. Okay, so now three systems are ready. Then I want to make a connection configuration. Just go back. Now we were discussing previously now. So you have three systems is ready. Then what we do? I want to make a connection between the one system to another system. So fourth icon, add the transport system. Fourth icon, that is the transportation. Again here the configuration running is two editor. One is the hierarchical editor. One is the graphical editor. Okay, means that the editing part. Hierarchy is nothing but menu wise. One by one you can enter the menu wise. So here now you can do this is a hierarchy view. Now you have to identify So which system is activated? Your configure system is ECC and remaining two systems. What the two systems are? Production server and quality server. And what are the layers and what are the transport rules? Are you finding anything here? Nothing will be there. You're not understanding also. Because of it's a hierarchical. So I want to switching into the same thing. I want to switching into graphical. So you have to just click on that icon is in a graphical editor. Fourth icon. Fourth one, graphical editor. Last one, fourth icon. Last one, fourth one. That is the distribution activated. Last icon, yeah, that is the graphical editor. So I want to make a TMS configuration. Is very easiest method. You can easily understanding. So I want to configure the TMS in graphical method. Okay. Now see here, why is getting as a red color is something, but previously I'm deleting. That's why there is. What are the systems now you're creating now? What are the systems you're adding? EP1 and this. So I want to remove this and I want to drag and drop about two systems. Just click on change button. It's a display mode. Just click on change button. Pencil icon. Yes. Now it is a change mode. Okay. Now select the system and delete it. Select the red color box and delete it. Because of the previous one. No. Wait. First delete it, after you can drag it. No, quality system, delete. Delete. Select OK button. OK. Okay, and production also. Select the production system and delete. Okay, now you have to whatever systems you did, just drag and drop. You have to activate the sequence. Just double click on it. Double click. Just double click on the system. Okay, and the production also you can double click. Okay, and production also. What happened? Let's go.
Yeah.
What happened? When three systems is gone.
No, it's here.
One more system.
The screen is all. So this one, ECC is the testing one.
And EP1, where the EP1? Scroll down. Scroll down. I think it's there. Where the one?
Yeah, here it is.
Okay. Now arranging properly. Just take the system. Just double click, not double click. Just mouse point here. Okay, arranging properly. First sequence. Okay, now three systems are ready. Then what we do? I want to make a connection between the one system to another system. How are we making it? So first of all, what we do? You want to make a route, like transport route. How to add the transport route? Mean go for edit button. In menu go for edit. Not button menu. Go for menu. Edit. Okay, then add the transport route. So previously we were discussing is the route between the development to quality. What the route is called? Just click on add the transport route. Then one pop-up came into picture. Add the transport route. Okay, the most.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, okay. Transport route and add the transport route. Okay, then automatically we'll be getting as a pencil. Just drag and drop. Okay, and you will now say that. So the route between the development to quality. What is the route is called? Consolidation route. The route between the quality to production is called the delivery route. Okay, the consolidation route is again what are systems is there? Now, what is by default radio button is consolidation route, and even I want to carry the data. No, wait. You want to select the transport layer. Without transport layer, how the data will be carried? Okay, based on the data, again the layers can be divided two types. What are the layers is there? One is the standard layer, one is the customizing layer. Just browse it. You're getting as two layers. One is the standard is SAP layer, one is just SID, your SID, ZECC. Sir, what is the ZID and what you can create? You are creating also. Both will be creating. So you have to compulsory, you have to give minimum two rows because of I want to transfer the data from customizing and as well as the standard. You have to configure two times. Select OK button.
Okay.
Just click on OK. Select it and click on OK button. OK button. Click on OK button now. Okay, now again, now what happened? This layer is only carry the only standard data. Even I want to transfer the customizing, so select one more. Select the transport layer. Yes. Select the layer ZSCC. Now you're selecting as ZSCC. You are
So I think I clicked from here to here. One second.
Okay, no. Just select the delivery. No need. Select the radio button. Okay, fine.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now select the layer. Once again, something will be happen. Return. Okay, select. Okay, fine. Select the layer. Okay, click on OK. Okay, no issues. OK button. OK button. Okay. Okay. Actually, is not defined because of you do the wrong. Just wait. Translate. Close it. Your drag and drop one different. Okay. Close it again. Select the proper one. No. Translate again. So yes. You want to save the data access. Translate. Cancel. Yes, data will be lost. No issues. Yes, click on yes.
Okay.
Again, drag.
So now this one.
No, drag and drop properly. Drag and drop properly from ECC to ET1. ECC to ET1. Same thing. You can drag and drop. No, pencil button is gone. Pencil is gone. Pencil is gone. Means again go for edit button main menu. Go for add the transport. Again now drag and now it's yes, it's getting now correct. Now it's correct. Previously is not getting as a target system. Everything is wrong. Okay, I'll select it. I'll select the layer. Okay, now click on OK button. Okay, again the layer between the they had the layer between the transport route between the quality to and production. Again drag and drop, select the system target. Now select the route is delivery route. Sir, only one route is enough. Only one is enough because our testing is done. I don't think as it's saying again wrong. So wait, is do the wrong. See here you are getting as a delivery route ET1 and ET1. So you are getting as a ET1 to EP1 like that. Yes.
Okay.
Again,
so now
drag and drop properly EC1 to EP1. Again, his pencil button is gone. So go for again transport route.
From ECC to ET1 or from ET1 to
ET1 to EPM. Like your transfer one testing is done, you want to move the data into the production. No, not here. ET1 to EP1. ET1 to EP1. Quality to production. Drag and drop. You know drag and drop again. Again it's gone. I think again go for add the transfer. Okay, it's getting it. Yeah, now he's getting. Now select the deliver route. Radio button deliver route. Deliver route below. The route between the quality to production is called as a delivery. Let's select. Click on transfer. Now configurations. Yeah.
Here we have two, right?
Yeah.
So like
one is
some Z objects.
Yeah. So you had two layers is there. These are root only. Once testing is done, automatically the data is successful. You are just dumping. But here you're doing as a customizing and developing now. After testing, the data will be common. You can transfer. That's why only one layer is enough. Okay, only one root. But here, even if you want more layers, you can add more layers based on your requirement. Okay, then click on save button. Now configuration is done successfully. Now you have to enter the landscape name. What is the landscape? This is the landscape system. So you are getting as one pop-up. See the pop-up. What is the pop-up here you are getting? So now see. Do you want to distribute and activate the configuration across all system like development, quality and production? All system will be affected. So click on yes. Okay, now you're doing the configuration 000. The TMS configuration for all clients and all systems. Okay. Now where we saw, now I will take one next example now here. I want to transporting the roles from one system to another system, like development to quality. How the transportation done? So as a basis consultant, then what we do in daily. So now see here what happened below, you see that adjusting the transport profile, adjust the transport parameter and address means is also open OS level. What is this? Local is nothing but somebody transporting, you deleting, that's why you're getting as something request is found. 25 requests is the request. Sir, I'm not getting any request now, you're doing only transportation. When you're transporting the data, you're getting as a TR, other TRs. Okay. So now you have to log on to 800 client. One example I'm taking, how to transfer the roles from one system to another system. Even when you transfer the role, what are the requests you're getting? Because it's a customizing data, now what are the requests is there? So previously we were discussing the transport requests are dividing the total in 4 types. Customizing requests, work bunch requests, transport of copies and relocation. But you're discussing transport requests and work bunch requests. Once log on to 800 client, once log on to 800 client,
Okay.
log on to 800 client. So I want to transferring the data, roles data from my one client to development to quality. Even user also you can transfer the data from one system to another system. How your data will be gone. Okay. Use the transaction code.
Okay, wait 1 second. My system battery is low.
Okay.
Let me plug in. Yeah.
Okay, log on to 800 client and go for, where you go for role transportation, go for transition code PFCG. You said now how to export the user data, how to export the role data and where we done. So
Yeah.
processes, go for transition code PFCG. So where you create the role is nothing but PFCG only, the transportation also that PFCG only. Go for transition PFCG, select any one role. So again, it's I think a local client configuration, that's right. Hello? 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 Hello. Hello. Sorry, my internet
Yeah,
connection,
yeah.
but with the power issues. Okay, then go for transition code
Okay.
PFCG.
So
PFCG.
how you will manage without power? Like this is through Wi-Fi and all?
Oh no, I get power generator. My apartment generator is there.
Okay.
Okay, then enter the role name. Any role name. Select any role name. Already take it. Just browse it and select any role name. Okay, even you're transporting as a single role, even you're transporting the composite role. Only role data, not user data. Again, user data will be different task. Okay, so go for transition code. Sorry, select not browse. Browse it. Okay, select any one role. First one role. Select the role. Okay, and let's click on export button. Sorry, then click on transport button. Track button is there a third icon. Transporting the role. That icon is represented the export button. Okay, and now see here when you transfer the roles, what happen? Role consists of profile and authorization object and everything will be transferred. Just click on OK button. Then again click on execution button. Even now role also consists of user IDs. Even I want to transfer the user IDs also. Now see here, now read the documentation. Now just about the point of view when that roles is transported, that authorization like associated profiles also transferred as well as. So each and every information is there. And third point is very important. Now see here, when you transfer the role, what the request is getting, you're getting as a customizing request because of the roles are customizing only, customizing by the client. So when you're transferring as a customizing data, you are getting as a customized request. Suppose when you're transferring as a standard data, you are getting as a workbench request. And where we see this request is required by using the transaction code SC09 and SC10. SC09 for workbench request, SC10 for customizing request. Okay, now what are the requests you're getting? Customizing. Where is the where you transition SC10. Okay, just click on OK button. Now see here, select the object that also will be transported. Suppose even I want to transfer the user IDs, you want check button. Otherwise, no need. So you don't want user IDs because the roles associated with some user IDs. You can check on this user IDs are transferred. But I don't want, then you don't want, then click on continue. Okay, now see here, just click on create button. Create. If you want creating your own transport, create. Yes, create button. Now see here, because of why I have to creating this, every time any changes is done in SAP software, I want to know who are the transporter and who are the approver, everything. So now we are getting as a on pop-up. The pop-up is now see here request name. What is the request here? Customizing request, one short description and a project. Okay, and by default you are getting as a source client is 800. What is the target here? What is the target system? What is the target system you are getting?
ET1.
ET1. How are you getting ET1? Because of when you configure the TMS, you are getting as the ECC to ET1. Suppose you have to log on to ET1, so you're getting as like okay. And who is the owner? I'm not getting anything by default. Now here ET1 again. What is the client I'm exporting? You don't know that. That's why you want export is done. Again, what we'll do? Those guys in quality system or log on quality system. Those are again importing is done. Now you're doing as exporting. The method is called the exporting method. Role exporting method. Again, those guys were what we'll do? Those are starting as import button. Okay.
Okay.
So now click on save button. So this is a daily task. Okay. Then click on save button. Now successfully you are getting as one record. The naming convention is your SID K9 after 5 digits. Anyway, SIDs are ECC K9 5 digits. See the naming convention of the row. Suppose you are working on development K9, quality K9. And the naming convention is even you discussing the same course between S and RO. What is S and RO? When you're discussing a school request, now when you're printing at a school, whatever you're getting a school request, or the naming convention is 00001 thing like how to set the naming convention that ranging is the SNRO. This is can be done in the HR department. I say the number ranging can be done the HR guys. Okay. Okay. Then after that, okay, then click on OK button. So now just see here exporting to anyone, but approval who are releasing I want to exporting in between toll guys will be there secure some problem I want to elaborate in the development quality. Some approval is there. That approval given by the only on basis consultant. How the approval is going on? Where do we see this? Means now here what happened? Successfully exported. Okay, successfully getting a successfully exported. Now like who are the give the approval means go for transaction code SC10 based on the request. You have to go for transaction code SC10. Now this is the basis consultant. Up to now you do transporting can be as per the requirement, but this is a compulsory basis guy can only do SC10 SC09 is only basis guy. Okay, select the request. What the request is there? That's the request is transfer. I discussed transport request can be given to port type. What are port type here? Customizing work bus, transporter copies and relocation. Select what is the request you're seeing now. So I want to mounting as a customizing. Remaining unchecked it, select the customizing request only. And click on modify. Just click on display option. So go for here, you can release them. So you will getting as a, so that's why when you do any changes you have to give the proper responsibility. What I will first one? First one is ours. Just expand on it. Expand. I want to check in that request is attached to the data or not.
Okay, I think I double clicked. So.
Yeah, just expand it. Okay, we'll be hanging. Okay, just go back. You can do any adding or anything. Just expand it. Okay, again expand it. So you're getting by default two. One is a parent and child. And now see here, expand the role. What is the role will be there? Expand what a role you are transporting. That correct only now. Even that role, what a user is will be there. Is also and what are tables is transferred. Those are AZR table and user tables. AZR is nothing but role table. Users are nothing user table. And or the customizing table content. What does that role? What the customizing data is there? So everything is extended successfully. You're checking. So everything is checking. Then you can release them. So again select the parent here. The request is 45 is nothing but a parent and 46 is nothing but a child. Okay. First of all you want to release. You want to releasing exporting. Then after that you have to go for parent. So select the request is 46. Just put the cursor on 46. Just click on track button. Export button. That is a release directly. You want this now this is the only previously done that is not here only is getting that the request is structured here. Now you are exporting. Just click on release directly. Release. So basis consultant, this approval is given by the only this authentication will be hang only on basis consultant. Anybody now what happened? 46 is released. You have to give the 45 also release. So take the 45. You can release. You get a tick mark. Means you don't have any error. Even 45. And here you're getting a now see here what happened. Below is a TP connecting transport control program connect to the database. Okay, by default that is OS programming. Okay, TP is connecting and successfully connected to the database. And even OS level also transported very well. Now you're getting as a finished. What is the written code you're getting? What is the written code? 0. So here the question is in a certification exam and normally here what is the written code is 0 represented? What is the written code 4 represented? What is the written code 8 represented? What is the written code 12 represented? Total 4 is there and more data also will be there, but you are seeing only on 4 now here. So written code 0 is nothing but successfully completed. It will be displayed here once it's done. Wait. Once the transaction is, everything is okay, and bye. Okay, so you're getting as 0, 4, 8 and 12. 0 is nothing but successfully exported. 4 is nothing but warning, and 8 is nothing but some error, some data is missing. Okay, now what is 0 you're getting? Now see here, exporting. Check the operating system level correct only, and pre-request method everything is correct, and export is in person to require the update. And now see, 0 status is nothing but successfully, written code is successfully. Suppose instead of 0 you're getting as a 4 is nothing but you're getting as some warning, just warning, and 8 is nothing but you're getting as a some missing, something is missing, some role is missing, some user is missing there, and is not actually properly. And written code 12, written code 12 is nothing but, so you're getting as a factor error like network issues, and is not connecting to OS level, is not connecting to database levels. These are the errors. Now up to now your exporting is done. Now again what we'll do now, quality guys are import. Okay, just assume you don't have quality server, just assume how to importing the data, because of your virtual system now. So log on to the quality server, type the transaction code STMS, go for STMS, how to import the overall request. Okay, go for transaction code, just log on to quality system, enter the transaction code STMS. Okay, just click on import button. So previously that icons are track button. Previously the icon for different, like a PFCG, that is the export button, and SC10 export button. Coming to here, what is that? Import. Okay, now here what the system sees the EP1 and everything is, just click on refresh button. Just once refresh it. So now here in ET1 you are getting some request. Now see here what is the reading buffer, everything is done. Now see here ET1 will be request. How many requests will be there? Left side hand, so you're getting numbering. How many requests? 1. Okay, 1. So I want to see that what is the 1. Just double click on that. Double click on that. No, double click on ECC, ET1. Now you're getting the what is the request naming and what is status is successfully importing. Okay, so this is the way of exporting and importing the role data or anything. Sir, suppose anything is not missing and anything is not successful, then what we'll do? Again, that in the format of particular system only, where the system is that. So at the time, even you want to scheduling also. Even you want to scheduling as a background mode, even you want to scheduling the import at particular time. How to do this? Just go back. So this is the successfulity. Now means in quality system, you know how to create again role creation because the data is copied. Okay, then go back and double click on ECC. No, just again import button. Just once again. It's how to scheduling. Okay, and how to scheduling as a suppose I want to request a particular time and date and time. So how to do this? Even some request is not even some request is not exported successfully, then it will display in a particular system only. Now you log on development system. In development system only those are displaying.
So sometimes I listen a lot of emails or discussion on auto import on.
Yeah, okay. Auto import is there, you want to set the parameter. Auto import is not available. Maximum auto import, you want to set the parameter. Automatic maximum auto import is nothing but the drawbacks of auto import is nothing but you don't setting as a particular client. Now you are inputting quality system. Okay, now in quality system again which client you can import it. You have to enter any client number here importing. No. So again you can do the manual method is the best method to do the import. Auto method is nothing but you want to set the parameter. You want to add the buffer and you want to add the, and you can add to the again can perform again the SCCL for importing purpose. We will discuss that is also will be discussed. Okay. Click on import button now. Import track button. Okay, now here just thinking ECC1. ECC, what is the ECC or development server? In development server, one request is the request is not imported successfully. Just double click on the system. Double click on ECC system.
I think somebody else is practicing. So.
Yeah, okay, no issues. I think those are not is successfully. Okay. Okay, select the request is not properly this time. Okay, select any one request. A red color request is there. Select any red color request. And here two truck symbols is there. What are two truck symbols here? In a menu you're getting a two truck symbols. In log after you're getting two log. What are the log symbols? Like
Yeah.
import one request and import all requests or import single request. Just wait. Okay, import one is the file, import all, just most point, import all. Get a name I want to send it as all, I want to select all requests, and now I want particular request, select that. Okay, select that request and please select the second one, yeah, import request. No, go back. Select that and click on import button, track button. No, first one, yes. So you are getting as a one pop-up. No, first, second one. Import one request. You have to do only one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Okay, select the target line. Actually, you don't getting this. I can actually getting this. You do the client. Just wait. It's a client. Wait. It's a client import. No, that request. Close it. It's a client import. Those are importing the client data. See the profile. What the profile? SAP underscore US. And see the request also different. So there is client import and client export. We discussed that. Just go back.
We can ignore this one, right?
We will discuss that when we take topic is client import. And you take it below under that one same one. ETKT the request that is also same. No, that is also same. That is also export the client specific data. Let's ignore that. Go back. And here go for the new request is created in the yellow wala. Select that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then click on the not double click. Export button. Sorry, the track button. Yes. Now you're getting there's a one pop-up. So see here. This is the pop-up. Here you can target system and you're putting the target client also. Okay, how the target client is making and even you do here source client and which client you can suppose just assume your quality system. Again in quality system which client you can import it. So just browse it. So now you have to select the client. Which client you can import it. So select then what the client you can import it and scheduling as per a requirement. Again, what are the conditions to be there? Immediate, at start and died and after. Okay, select any condition. Wait. You have to go for execution method also. What is the here? The question is there. That's my okay. What is the question? When you're transporting, what is the difference between the synchronous transport and asynchronous transport? Okay. Now see the difference. Asynchronous is nothing but by default. What the by default method is asynchronous. What is the meaning of asynchronous? If the import executed asynchronously, dialog process or background process released once import was started. Okay. For example, you want to go for asynchronous. Select the radio for asynchronous. Dialog or background process blocked until import was ended. So see here, dialog process is not working and background any one process is not working until import was ended. Only the task is meant one is completed and is over. And the by default method is asynchronous. We are getting as a true or false question from your certification. What is the difference between the synchronous transportation and asynchronous transportation? By default method is asynchronous. You don't select any option, by default asynchronous. Okay, means like you are doing importing asynchronously, dialog and background any one work process so is released once after import was started. Okay, you want to start import, there are two processes will release, otherwise it is not until black. Okay, so that is the one. So the important thing is here the first and click on OK button. Now import was started. So in H600 client will be started. Now you can see here the import was the following convey and leave the import. Okay, fine, no issues. Click on yes button. So just warning. This is the way of scheduling. Okay.
So now it's struck icon, so it's ready to be imported, right?
Yes. Now you have to go for that H600 line, use the transition SCCL, you can import it. Okay. So this is the way of to exporting and importing from the roles or any data. Now I will take you one more example also. You are transferring now standard data now. So even I want to transfer 10 rows at a time. Again same example. How to transfer the mass rows. Again go for PFCG transaction code. Now we are doing only single row. Now I want to transfer it as a mass at a time 10, 20, 30, 40 like this. So how to do it? Again go for transaction code. Okay, go for main menu utilities. Main menu utilities. Okay, select the mass transportation. Means at a mass transport. Means I want to transfer the data at a time. So select the rows. Okay, so again bro click on OK button. OK button. Let's select the number of rows. What are the rows if you want? Select the 4 or 5 rows at a time. Previously you don't getting this option. Okay, select it. OK button. Now see here, so suppose you want to transfer a single role, automatic composite role transfer single role, such as transported and also transfer the same. Previously you are getting only one tab and now we are getting as two checkbox. Just click on execution button. Okay, now again same request, click on OK button. Again user assignment, if you want users, click on, otherwise not check it. And click on OK button. And you have to create the request, click on create button. Enter the meaningful description, mass role transportation. Okay, and now you check the target and everything. So, okay, then click on save button. Automatically one request is came. The request is ACCK9 5 digits. Okay, then click on OK button. Okay, mass role transportations. Okay, then go back. So those are row system. Then where we see the request, again as a basis concept, where we go for transaction code SC10. I will see the TR forms also. How are you getting the TRs from different departments? How the TR is looking like? What is the information is there in TRs? Okay, go for SC10. Okay, select the customizing request, then click on display option.
Which option you said?
SC10 is a table where you have to bring ST. Where we see the customizing request SC10. Previously doing same thing. SC10. Customizing request, work once request means SC09. Customizing request NG10 and work bunch request is SC09. Okay, select the customizing. No, only customizing. Now we're getting as a customizing only now. Select it, uncheck it, then click on display option. Okay, select it and expand it and release them. Release them. Expand, check it, expand again, expand that and check it. The rows is all rows it attached or not any data is missing. Expand the rows. Roll tab, roll tab.
Yeah.
Okay, and user assignment and everything. Just check it and release them. Export them. Click on export button. Yeah, that is
this one, right?
yes, playlist. And you did that. You get a tick mark. Again, same thing. Parent also. So ATP connected successfully, transport protocol program and return code. Okay. Everything is okay, correct. Again, how to import it? Again, go for log out quality server. Again, the transaction code TMS. Just click on import overview. Select the particular. Now here you are asking how to export the user data. So in role data is a thing, but in SUG like a PFCG have truck symbol and some icons is there you can. But in yes, okay, go for quality server. Log on to quality server. Like go for transition to HTMS. Just as you don't have this HTMS. Okay, just click on import button. Click on import. Okay, now just refresh it. Now you get one only. Just refresh, you're getting updating. The data is queue is updating. So previously one is there, now is getting as a 2. Okay, just double click on and check it. So what happened this way. Okay, it's done.
Yeah.
Actual system. So now here asking how to transfer the users. Now in PFCG, yeah, the data is fine. Okay. Now how to transfer the data? User just user1 you don't have and SU10 you don't have. Okay. Then how to export the users? At that time you're using as a client concept only, but you're using this different profile. Okay. How to export the users from one system to another system? Go for transaction code SCC8. User concept, how to export the user master record. Okay, so for transaction code, you say it's a client export, no? Client only contain the user data, no? So that's why you have to go say like small knowledge. And suppose instead of what is the profile you selected here? What is the profile you selected?
SAP user.
So SAP underscore, what is the data is exported? Only user data exported. Suppose I want to select SAP underscore all. At that time what happened? Instead of add selecting SAP underscore, what happened? Client is exported. Okay, two things is there here.
Yeah.
Same thing, two operations is, one is a client export method and I want to export entire client, you have to selecting as SAP underscore all. So I want to exporting only user data, you want to select this. Even I want to export only customer data. Now my target, I want to export the overall user ID is in 800, I want to export this particular client. Select the SAP underscore USR. Okay, then select the target system. This is a user transportation, user master request transportation. Instead of SAP underscore USR, you have to put in as SAP underscore R. So it will be going at the different. Now here it's like when you open this target system, you're getting two options. One is the target system and target group.
Yeah, it's taking some time.
Okay, you're getting as a two. What is one is target system and target group. Target system is you're selecting as a quality system and production system, which is you can. So by default, you're taking as a quality only because of the configuration is for quality only. Okay, then click on start immediately. Now see. Now tell me what the request is getting. So they say what is the data is exported. Now tell me what is the data, what is the request is getting. Sir, I am transferring the class specific, you're getting customizing request. Now I am transferring as a workbench request. Sorry, standard data you're getting as a sum. Now here user will be on the standard user IDs will be there and customizing user IDs will be there. Both will be there. Standard users are SAP star, DDAC and those users will be there. And customizing in SU01, what are the user IDs will be creating, that is also there. Okay. Now what are the requests you're getting? You're getting the customizing request or workbench request. So you don't getting any request, you're getting a different request. Just click on continue. So you're getting the
So
request.
here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it okay to do it with the client 800 or 000?
No niche, no. Your source is nothing but in 800. What is the data is in 800? I want to export it to different system, not for a particular client. This is a source. You don't mention any target here.
Yeah.
You're setting as a target client is. Yeah.
So in the source, will it select the SAP star, DDAC, everything?
Yeah, everything will be sent. 800 client, in 800 client, what the user is, everything will be exported into the quality system. Okay?
Okay.
No need.
If I have on the source like 5 clients, say ET1 has 5 different clients.
Okay.
So I have to do it for 5 different clients, right?
Yes, you have to do the 5. But is it not is export one? Na? You say system name is a target is ET1. Okay. Right. So at the time of import to you are using as a at the time of importing, you are doing exporting now. When you do importing, at that you have to mention the client. ET1, what is the client you are importing? ET1, what is the client you are importing? You have to select it one by one. Sir, I have to select the multiple method, so it will take a lot of time now. Then here one concept is there. So that's why this is one target of one group option is the target group. I said when you're exporting, you get the 2 options. What are the options you're getting? Transport system and transport target group. Okay, at that time you are using a transport target. We will discuss that how to configure the transport target group. We will discuss first complete this, then we discuss transport. Okay, you are asking correct. So at a time in particular system, I want to sending as a multiple clients. So, okay. Now see here client export method and what a request you're getting. So you're going to get 3 requests: KT, KO, KX. KO. First of all, KO. What is KO? ECC KO. First one, ECC KO and so on so number. What is that one? Suppose I had to select the request. What happened? Cross client data. If you select this, cross client data is only standard user like SAP star, DDAC, early version only. The standard user is there like DMS admin. Only standard data is gone. And suppose I had select secondary button. What happened? Second request. What happened? Even by default also there is one. Only a client specific data will be transported. Suppose I had to select third one. What happened? Transfer the client specific data with a text format. Only text will be getting. Okay, like a description you are getting. And below is it. When the transport request has success, like when the transport request has been created successfully, the data is exported. What is the method using? Synchronous or asynchronous? Umar,
Asynchronous.
Asynchronous method. Asynchronous by starting the transport program TP OS level also. And it will take several hours depending on the volume. How to check whether successfully done in this, go for transition code SCC3 or as SC01. So suppose SC01 is not there, then OS level also you can do this. Just scroll down, we are getting as OS level commands also. Just scroll down. This is SAP level 2. Suppose SAP level is not, I don't have access to SAP level is failed. Then how to do the OS level? User command. Now see here below, once export is done, then what we do, you do the importing method. How to do importing method? So this is the user transition to SCC7. Okay. So we have to go for transition SCC7 or else where we do, you have to be using as a OS level. What way to do, you have to use the transition. Now see the transition code, see the commands. What is the command here? Scroll down, now see TP, PF and TP parameter, that are all transport parameter, add to buffer and command name and target system. And below examples also. That is the command. OS level also you can do this. Even OS level also you type the command TP PF equal to the transport parameter import and what the request you have to selecting and what is system ID. What is system ID those again? P11 and client. What a client are importing? 065 and U80. That is the Unicode conditions. Okay, you can use any method, either SCC7, either OS level, either normal level. Okay, just click on OK button. So I am not selecting anything. By default, you're taking as a second one. It's taking client specific data you are exported. Okay. So you have two methods, is either SAP level, either OS level. You can export them. Then after that you can start the import method. So it will take some time because you want exporting. Actually, if you're scheduling as a background mode, I want to see this now. So that's why I have put it as a. So where is the status? So it will like 0 hours. Okay. So before this, we're discussing as a. So client, how to create the. You are asking the question in particular system, like particular client in quality system. At a time, I want to transport it as a 6 or 7 clients. At that time, you want to make a one group, this all clients, and you can select the option is transport target group. How to create the transport target group? Again, log on to 000 client. How to create the transport target group? What is the transport target group is? At a time, I want to exporting or importing data into the particular client. So using as a transport target group. So log on to 000 client. Go for transaction code STMS. Log on because very system is configured in 000 only na TMS configuration. Like if you want, you can change this. That's why I say TMS configuration is the but daily you can change as per requirement. So enter the client ID 000. Client ID 000. Username is SAP star. So again, the target group you will create in a particular system. Suppose I want in quality system, you have to log on to quality system. You have to double system in double production system in production system, and password is India 123. Okay, and development system is development system. Which system you want to create the target means you have to come back to come. Now I'm logged on to. I don't have quality server. Just I have to log on to select the middle one. So even I had to forwarding in my company what do I'm using. Okay, how we doing on SAP level, OS level, real time test. I will show that once it's complete this one. You have SAP GUI now.
No,
Kumar, you
my
have
access
SAP.
is disabled.
Sorry. Okay.
My access is disabled for 1 week. I'll get it back.
Okay. I have to give one more GUI access. That's I think like a server is done. Okay. Now go for STMS. For STMS. Add the transition STMS. Okay. Just click one.
So you want to,
STMS. No. Just go back. No. Configuration. Go for configuration tab. Like add the transport. Go for graphical editor. Transport port icon. Okay. Graphical editor. Why is see that client is exported data. Okay, 74. Okay, again RFC error also there. Okay, that is a RFC error. Okay. Now as a client export. Go for client export.
client export.
Yes, client export, just check it, how much time it takes. Yeah, okay button. So to explain analysis, history analysis, information. Okay, take one more access is better to do that. Log on to your SAP GUI is a direct connection. The SAP GUI, not here. SAP GUI. No, in our system SAP GUI. Not here. Here, no internet access is there. For SAP.
No, I don't have access for a week.
No, I had to give a new connection. I am providing as one connection name. Just add that GUI. Open your GUI. Oh,
Okay.
not
Add
this
one
GUI.
more, right?
Your GUI. Your GUI. Understand? When close this remote desktop connection. Open your GUI in your laptop. No, don't close it. Just minimize it.
Okay.
In your laptop, you have SAP GUI is there, no? Yeah.
No, I don't have.
You don't have SAP GUI?
No.
Okay. You don't download SAP GUI till now? And how you log on SAP GUI direct remote desktop connection?
Yes.
Okay.
You mean SAP GUI for one of these servers?
Yeah,
Or
it
some
is one
different?
server. I have to give one server access to you have to log on. The server is very fast compared to it's my server. Like
Okay.
only through you
No.
don't log on GUI based. You actually login is two processes there. Without login server, only your desktop, your clients, you are using Windows 10 and Windows 7 like Windows 8 now. You have to installing a GUI there and give the server access name. Through internet based, you can log in anywhere without GUI. So without a remote desktop connection. That's why I'm like you have software or not. Just go for all focus.
No.
Search it here SAP GUI. Search button. Search SAP GUI. Ana Studio is there. Okay, GUI. Just click on OK. We don't have it. Okay. It's directly go for internet. We don't. Oh, if you want, okay, log on now. Go for the remote desktop connection. Please check it. Say, if you want, I can give the access. You can download and access any event.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, go for that. HTMS is working on. Please check it. HTML is open.
Yeah.
Okay. Now transport routes, graphical editor. Transport routes. Where is it? It's not our system. Again, you're someone deleting our system. You have three systems is there. Log on 000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go back. I say transport route. Na? You are login 800 client. I said 000 client. Already you login 000. Just open where you open.
Okay.
Triple zero client. I said below then below
Yeah, this is
below transport is then below it. Below the transport route. Below the transport routes.
district transport
Yeah,
routes.
transport routes.
Yeah,
Okay, now
this is
just go.
also true.
Yeah, just go. Graphical editor. Select the graphical editor. Graphical editor. Graphical editor. Graphical editor. Fourth one. Fourth icon. Last to fourth icon. Yes. Okay. Now here just click on change button. Now you are asking, so I want to particular system, I want to transfer the data for multiple clients. So you want to make a group, and you can already SAP star is logged. Already you open somewhere. Please checking where we activated. SAP, go for SAP. Activate. Okay, activation log. Activation log. Go for activation logs. And go back. Close this session. Just close this. Go back. Then you can also check. Save it. Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Now click on change button here. Now go for main menu. Edit option. Add the transport target group. Option is the fourth one. Transport target group. Okay. Then click on create button. Okay, now here group name should be compulsory starting with slash and ending with slash. No need to just enter. Ending with slash and starting with slash basis any system, quality system or basis. Just under real time putting this. Okay, slash, no need, okay. Ending with the slash. Okay, enter the short description. Transferring the data multiple clients. Only, yes. Short description. And below, click on client assignment. This is slow.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Once open the URL is there, below I have to forward in meeting. I have to forward one URL. Just click on that URL. You have to download a GUI there. In meeting. Just click on that meeting. Okay, now here two is a Windows and Mac. So what is the laptop you have to do? Just download that software. So old one, 7.1. Download. So 1 GB. Takes some time. After that you can install it. I have to give the access from it. You're using this aspect.
So which system is this one? I
This
mean,
is also my server.
that was
Not institution, it's my personal server.
on AWS or something like that?
Sorry?
On cloud or something like that, or
Not cloud, is a physical existing machine in my room, in my home. Okay, you are installing there, and you have to give the remote access from there. Like when you go for any corporate training is going on, I can use in this. But it's a dedicated servers. Like only you can do R&D from anywhere from this dedicated servers. Like even you want to buy this 1 terabyte hard disk and be high configurations, and you have to maintain your systems also like, directly. Not installing a SAP server. Through we can give the multiple access there. Anywhere you can give the access. Just select, just check it. Oh, data. Check in remote desktop. Login. Yeah, now here select the target system, which is system you want to transport it. Now browse it, go for target system and browse it. Add it inside already is there below. White color is there, na? White color below. Target system, under target system. Those all are tables only. It's below, putting as below. Browse it. So select the target system, just browse it. You have three system. Like which is I want to create the target system anywhere, like ET1. Select the ET1. So suppose you have to select the ET1. ET1 is a virtual machine. You don't have any clients. You are getting also error. Just is getting error. I will show that ET1. Click on OK button. And ET1, what the clients I want to transfer. OK button. OK button. Click on OK button. Yes. Okay. Under ET1, like under ET1, what are the clients I want to assign it? Now select the clients. Go for build right side. We're getting the client. What happens is started. Hello. 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 Network connection. That's it. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
yeah. I can hear you.
Go for remote desktop connection. Okay. Now select the target client. So export. Select that guy. Yeah. Now you don't getting any values because of you don't have that is a virtual system. Just assume instead of you putting as ACC system, take the target system as ACC. Why is not getting this? ED1 is don't have the server. That is the physical existing server. Suppose you have the server, you can select the client. Okay. Now you don't have the system. Just assume as so instead of you have to putting as ET1, you have to selecting as the ECC. Select the target server as ECC. Now you're getting as a what are the clients is available in quality. That's all clients will be displayed. Select the ECC. Putting remove the ET1. Put just typing as ECC. Because of ET1 and repeat production is there, but real time you are using three physical existing machines. So I had to log on to quality server. I want to create a target group because of in target system like in the ET1, how many clients I want to transport it. Okay, now browse it. Now we're getting as a overall client list. Browse it in ACC. Now we're getting as a overall clients. Like that, it's the same thing you have to select in ET1. You're also getting. So select the client. At a time I want to transfer it. One client, select the client number 000 one by one. But at a time only one is selecting. Again I have to select one more and again I have to select one. Okay. Okay, next one.
Then
Yeah,
like
again ECC system, again the client number, again ECC system, again client number, like this. Select it, OK button. Okay, OK button. Now again enter the client number. Like this, in one, how many maximum you can, one group you can maintain the multiple clients. So that is the use of target system. Now, so when you go for SCCL, now you have to selecting as a target system, select any client number. So remember you are browsing, it will take time now. So 400, enter the ECC and enter the client number 300. Just typing. SCC typing is fine. So like you have to adding a number of systems. Now here you're getting as a above you're getting as yellow color that group in a circle symbol. Okay, and okay, just drag and drop. Just double click on it, or else double click on it. Actually, in real time, getting the drag and drop. Now see here how the conflict. Actually, now see here. Now I want exporting. What happened? Zooming. So you're getting as now see here. What the client is transporting? Client number 300, client number 400. No. Just translate. I said zoom in. So now what happened? The data will be transporting to the multiple clients at a time. Okay. The client number
Okay.
300, client number 400. So at a time, multiple clients will be transported. Okay. So this is the way of you are to transferring the single system with multiple clients by using the concept of transport target system. Okay. Now go for client export once. Now once client export is done, then what? Save it. Yes. Click on OK button. Now say you do any changes, it left with the remaining all system. Now again is asking here, do you want activated to configuration remaining all cross system? So yes button. Okay, now go for 800 client below client export. This is a group. This is a normal hierarchy editor na previous video for now. Now done. Then go for client export.
Okay.
Everything is done. Everything
Sorry.
is done. Yeah, then go for below client export. Okay, let's see. Export is successfully done. Just click on log display. Okay, now see the logs. This is the automatically go for SCCL transaction code. Okay, now is getting where the data. Go for all exports. Select the all exports. Select the all exports. Exports.
Which one?
Exports. Export is in it. All transport requests and exports is in. Select the exports. Yes. Okay, now see here. So 800. So you can see the log below. That is a today now, Asna. So that is. So okay. It's not where we see the log again. We have to see the production SC0 also. Just double click on. You're getting as the option. Okay, and transport and again user export. Okay, again double click on it. So once export is done, then you want to start the import. How to do the import? So actually, and go for HTMS. Okay, then click on import button. Click on open. Okay, then refresh it. Just refresh it. Double click on the not getting. Just refresh. not getting. Again, I think you go for ACC one. It's not getting the. You want to import in quality. Go for ACC. Even ECC also is not getting the. Why it's not getting here also? Actually, they will getting na. They're like 125. That's like you're getting as a basis here. You're getting as ECC. But it's not getting here. Once you're getting, then you will start the importing. Once go for SCC7. That is post install. Here only directly navigating to the SCC7. That is the import. Once export is done successfully, then you do the importing method. Okay, click on S button. So start immediately. This is our system actually. Okay, then start immediately. Overall data is improved. Actually, you're doing as a wrong process, but if you want, again start it. What happened? The client was exported and imported successfully now. Again, what the data you are importing? Again, source and now see here doing a source and target is both are equal. 800, 800. Okay, then click on continue. Again, it will take some time to importing also. After that, you have to see the logs in SCC3 and check the data. What the data you are getting in SCC7 and SCC8. Okay. So this is a way of I want to forwarding real-time documents. Okay, in my company, what do I am doing? Okay, are you able to see that? Just 10 minutes. I will stop this. Okay. I think almost this time is one of my value. This way. Are you able to see my screen now? Umar?
Not yet.
Now?
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you able to see my TRs now? I have to open the TRs. So what are TRs? These are TRs, transport requests are development. I really have to minimum 20, 30 TRs is there. Okay. Like see the department and what the basis consultant do. Means just assume like there's somebody changing your data. Okay. See here, who the developer here? The transport request process. What the developer here? Varun. So he's using a function module and so on date and time request type. What is the request here? Workbench request. Okay, and those are those are changing as a so and so transaction code, so and so report name. And the request, where the request is located. So this is the request. Even the request name, you see the naming convention, development, K9 and 5 digits. Everywhere is common. Okay, you're depending on SID, K9 after 5 digits. And the requirement is, those are writing a box. The request is, the data is in 400 line. So those are asking as a, the data you want to moving, like exporting into the quality, so-and-so client number and production, so-and-so client number. So this is what those are doing. Then, so based on the request, so what is the request you're getting? Workbench request. What is the transaction code to see the workbench request? Go for transaction code SC09. Okay, because of where is workbench SC09 and you can export them. Now see here, this is the basis consultant what will do. Like the system only can be with the approval. Imported by the so-and-so consultant name and TR and this quality system is done and production system is done. Okay, so where we release, yesterday just you are releasing now, you are releasing and importing is done, then you have to say this. So daily is not particular module, every module has a basis requirement, you can enter the TRs daily. Let's see here, developer and module, you will only see that what is the request is getting and again where the data is located. Where the data is located, data is located to the development system 307 client and request number, so request number, those are
user subtract.
And quality system I want to import the 502 and production. So who can do this? So as a basis consultant, like again give the like your manager name, your who the reviewer, any areas so they add status and importing. But the system is done and quality system. Everything quality is done after they have to go to production. So like this, in daily you have to maintain 30 to 40 decays. Anybody changing, any department, above department, basis, if not above department, any department is changed, even like HR department, anyone. Okay, by default, you do any changes, you are getting. Suppose you do changes in cross-client data, you are getting as a work request. Okay, if you do any changes in customizing data, you are getting as a customizing request. So only two types of requests. Based on the request, as a basis consultant, you can importing as per requirement and exporting as per the requirement, particular client and particular system. Okay, this is a daily task as a basis consultant. Import and export is daily task, but configuration is a yearly task. When you buy the landscape and any new requirement, you can do this. Configuration is yearly task, but transportation is daily task. Like how to transport the users, how to transport the role. And even when you do the database copy and when the database revision, migration is going on, like any classical migration is going on, and then you're doing as an export. And then like when you do system copy, you want to export the overall standard copy, like your print, standard printer, standard operation mode, standard background job, standard users, standard roles, standard tables, standard RFC configuration. So everything you can exporting based on the TS only. Even I have to forward the document from the class system migration, and it is okay. Once you completed this, okay. And any queries for this for system importing and kernel client copy, client administration, and one more is the how to log and how to unlock. We will discuss the evening session. We tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, what time you are free? Morning.
You tell me what time you are available.
Anytime is available. It's weekend. It's weekend night.
Okay.
Tomorrow,
You want to do it morning also?
yeah, morning also because
My morning
you are
time.
not syllabus yes, no? That's why you are tomorrow like next maybe Monday you are joining your week, I think. Monday only you are joining. So July 11th you can join your week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to complete today and tomorrow you're taking 5 hours. You will complete this. Or implementation complete and some extra concepts. Okay. And I have to forward that this real time. In real time, how to do the client input. Right? Don't share this because of it. My client logos will be there. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow, what time you have to set the time? Now it's
So you tell me the time.
any timing. I said the evening my time is around 5 o'clock is for you. 5 o'clock is fine for you. Evening 5 as I know.
6 o'clock. I mean, it's already
sorry.
12:30 a.m.
Okay, sorry. 6 o'clock is fine. Okay.
Okay.
So I had to forward this my company
Okay.
document. Don't share to anyone. You have to only reference purpose. I have to give this because of my company logo.
Okay.
Okay. For client import in real time, you have to get any face problem. You can refer this documents. Okay.
Okay.
So at today evening 6 o'clock, sorry, evening 6 like your morning session 6 o'clock, you can starting a day. Once two topics is how to do the client and how to log the client and how to do the client comparison. Once it's completed, then start the kernel upgradation and support packages. Today our target is kernel and support packages. So once it's done, profile administration and RFC will be discussed. Okay, fine.
So now it's 1 o'clock your time, right?
It's 1 o'clock.
So after 5 hours.
After 6 hours or 5 hours? Give 6 hours. Okay.
6 hours. Okay.
Yes. Okay, I had to ping in WhatsApp or Skype is better. I think it will be when you wake up and ping in. Okay. Before 1 hour you will ping. I will come to class. Okay, 32 minutes.